Hi everybody, my name is Everlark and welcome to my pack opening stream. Shortly, we're going to be opening 120 packs in celebration of my stream starting soon. But before that, I'd like to spend a little bit of time introducing myself. I've been playing Hearthstone for almost 3 years now, and it's just one of my favorite games. I have hit Legend a couple times and played in some amateur tournaments, but mostly I just play for fun. I have 3 golden heroes, a golden mage, a golden warlock, and a golden druid, and those are by far my favorite classes to play. My favorite decks were the old school Reno Kazakus mage and the really old handlock that was pre-nerfed Molten, Mountain Giants, Jiraxis, really sort of heavy on the control decks. So I have, in celebration of my stream starting soon, 60 Knights of the Frozen Throne packs and 60 Journey to Un'Goro packs. Before we open these though, I want to just go through my collection a little bit, take a look at what I'm really hoping to get out of these packs. So if we start with Frozen Throne, let's show all. So this was the Death Knight that I opened from the prologue missions. I think it's a pretty good one to have gotten, but I'll go through the other ones and tell you the ones that I'm really excited about. I'm kind of meh about both of the Hunter legendaries. Honestly, I'm kind of meh about Hunter in general. I got Sindragosa from one of my free packs as well, and Frostless Jaina I think is pretty fun. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun if I open this. I'm not too excited about either of the Paladin legendaries. I think the gimmicky, use your hero power 4 times in a single turn to kill your opponent combos that I've seen could be interesting to try with the Paladin Death Knight, but we'll see. Oh, both of these look like so much fun. I've definitely lost some games to the Machine Gun Priest on ladder already and have been very jealous and very excited to try it out. Both of these I'm kind of indifferent about. I think there's some potential for Valir the Hollow in Jade Rogue decks where basically you get double the Jade, but I haven't really seen it work on ladder. I've played it a couple times, so that could be fun to experiment with. Not too excited about either of the Shaman legendaries. Again, just crazy shenanigans. Maybe, if I get it, I'll definitely play around with Thrall Deathseer, but not something I'm super excited about. Blood Reaver Gul'dan, definitely hoping to open up this guy. Seen some really powerful turn 10 plays with Blood Reaver Gul'dan. Let's see here. Kind of meh about both of the warrior legendaries. I think Scourgelord Garrosh could be interesting in maybe a wild patron deck, but I don't really play very much wild. I mostly play standard. All the princes, lol memes. Arphis, and I actually crafted the Lich King from what little dust I had left from previous packs. So that's it for Knights of the Frozen Throne. Let's go take a look at what we're hoping to get from Un'Goro in terms of legendaries. Both of these kind of meh about. Taunt Warrior has been one of my favorite decks to climb the ladders with in the Un'Goro meta. King Mosh I don't really feel strongly about opening. Again, I got this from one of my Un'Goro packs that I've opened. Lakari Sacrifice, no. Again, I'm not really big on Shaman decks, honestly. I think Evolve is a really fun mechanic, and maybe there's some Elemental Shaman out there that's interesting and fun to mess around with, but not really my style. Sherazin has been excellent in the sort of tempo, infinite gadgets and rogues. I had the Caverns Below, but dusted it after the nerf for that sweet 1600 dust. Both of these I think would be really awesome to open. I really enjoy that control style of deck, and Lyra the Sunshard I've seen some just crazy combos with the new Priest Death Knight, so I think there's a lot of potential there. I definitely need a Sunkeeper Trim. Almost every good Paladin list nowadays is running one of these, whether it's aggro or control. And Kibler has a really interesting Quest Paladin deck, which I don't know if it's any good, but it sure as hell looks like a lot of fun. So if I open that, that would be great. I already have both of the Mage Legendaries. Yeah, I was one of the people who got trolled by the hype train around the Hunter Quest, and I crafted it, and I tried my darndest to make it work, but to no avail. I think I still have the deck list open, but it's fun when you can get it to work, but you lose so much tempo playing like a quest on turn 1 when you really want to be playing your 1-drops. And both of these are kind of meh as well. So, without further ado, let's get into this, shall we? I think we're going to start with the Journey to Un'Goro packs. Alright, let's just jump right in. Nothing super interesting here. I think I already have duplicates of all of those. Ooh. Could be good if I get the Paladin quest. Golden. So much hype from the Innkeeper. Okay. Let's keep going, shall we? So I'm really excited about the recent changes they've implemented to the legendaries you'll get from packs and things like that. Ooh, golden. I think I already have 2 of those, so that's 400 dust right there. But like I was saying, I'm really excited about the fact that, you can no longer get duplicate legendaries of... Oh, golden Tyrantus! That's probably turning into something else. But, 1600 dust, I'll take it. But yeah, the recent changes they've implemented about not being able to open a legendary that you already own unless you own all the legendaries in a set, I think that's huge. The pity timer, which I think has been around for a while, but I've never really measured, so let's try and keep track. We've gotten 1 legendary in 10 packs so far, which is good. I think the pity timer is something around 30 or 40 packs, but I'll have to see we'll have to see how my packs measure up to that. I wonder why this card doesn't see more play in rogue decks that are all about just generating spells, and I think maybe with some of the new spell power minions this could be a really interesting card to run. Like a 1-up. Let's keep it going. Okay. Double rare pack, can't complain. I don't think I've actually built a Silence Priest yet, because I felt that most lists included Lyra, so that could be something interesting to try. Ooh. Okay. That's a fun card in Arena. From time to time I play a bit of Arena, so you may see that on my stream. Oh, and the other change they made to packs, where you can no longer open more than 2 of the same card, or more copies of a card than you can run in a deck, so only 1 legendary and only 2 of every other kind of card. I think that's not as significant of a change, but definitely helpful, and it'll do away with all those meme posts on our Hearthstone about opening 4 commons, 4 of the same commons and a rare. I wonder if Steam Surger can have any traction in like an elemental mage. Dino Size could be good in that quest paladin. But yeah, with the new mage Death Knight, I think there's definitely some room for like an elemental mage deck. I don't know, I feel like mage these days has just been dominated by the tempo style of decks with secrets and all the secret synergies. Okay. Venom Weapon, I think, is a really underappreciated card. Especially with a lot of the new cards in Knights of the Frozen Throne, like making your hero immune and things like that. So only the one legendary so far. Oh! I spoke too soon, and I don't have this one. I don't know of any decks that run Hemet, but it could always be something fun to experiment with. Okay, so far 2 legendaries, 1 golden. Not bad. So in addition to playing a lot of Hearthstone, I think one of the things that really made me decide to get into streaming is just watching Hearthstone streams. I love the streaming community, and I think like it's just one of those games that is so great for streaming because it allows for a lot of, you know, chat interaction, but also just like as a viewer you can really see everything the streamer sees and reason and think about plays in a lot of the same ways, listening to their analysis, comparing it to your own. I think that's just one of the best parts about the Hearthstone streaming community in general. Ooh, Blood Bloom. That sees a lot of play in some new Warlock DK decks. Golden Comet. But as I was saying, a lot of my interest in streaming has definitely been through watching like prominent streamers. So my big streaming influences are Kibler, who I just love watching him like explore crazy deck ideas, and he's just so he's really good at like tinkering with lists and experimenting, making subtle slight changes like just cutting single copies of cards, seeing what that does. So I really love watching him stream. I love watching Dog stream. I think Dog is really he's good about talking through his plays, and you know he knows how to try hard and knows how to have fun at the same time, which I think is really great. And I just love watching Day9's Hearthstone content. Ooh, double epic. Kind of trash epics, but you know, double epics nonetheless. But yeah, I love watching Day9's content really, but his Hearthstone streams in particular I think are really well done, where like he does deeper dives into single decks, you know, in his Hearthstone Decktacular, Spectacular, or whatever it is. So I think you'll see a lot of inspirations from those streamers in my stream if you decide to tune in. Alright, so we were almost at the end of our Ungoro packs here. Only 2 legendaries, 1 golden. That should be good. I really need, I think almost certainly that Tarantus is turning into a Sunkeeper Tarim. Let's keep going here. Isn't there some like weird Warlock combo where like if you've only discarded Cruel Dinomancer and you play another one, you can go infinite with your Cruel Dinomancers? Ooh, second copy of Blood Bloom. That's nice. I don't think I had any copies of that before. Okay, and that does it for the Journey to Ungoro packs. Now we're going to go into the Knights of the Frozen Throne. So we're really looking for Death Knights here. Really looking for DK heroes. Ooh. I think this is an interesting card. I don't know any decks that run it, but I think it could be interesting. Especially in a lot of like the tokeny style Druid decks that have been popular on ladder. This card, oh my god. This card is so annoying. Oh, and Shadow Essence. Shadow Essence has seen a lot of play in this new like big Druid archetype where you run just like a really small amount of really powerful minions so that when you play things like the 6 mana summon a 5/5 from your deck, you're guaranteed to get like a minion with a powerful effect. So like the Lich King or Ysera or Waisha RJ. Ooh! Yes! Frost Lich Jaina. Okay, we're definitely making an elemental mage now. Okay. Ghastly Conjurer has seen some play in a lot of those tempo style decks. Again, just these cards that add value by generating cards. So even though it's just a mirror entity, you know, it's like a +1/+0 to your mana worms, and it's like a fireball if you've got an Archmage Antonidas out there. So I think it's an interesting choice. Oh, Cryptlord. This has seen a lot of play in tokeny style Druid decks. You know, just from like a random standpoint, that's like a Nubarak or like a, you know, one of the Crypt Lords on the card art. This is not the like stat line or power I would have like imagined like they would have given to a Crypt Lord just in terms of like a flavor. Because way back when they had an Nubarak card which didn't see any play, but honestly felt a lot more like the legendary. This could be a really like just a fun gimmicky card to play around with. But yeah, just like I was saying, I feel like in a lot of the cards, they really kind of hit the like feeling of like the lore of, oh my god. Okay, we're doing a lot better in Knights of the Frozen Throne. What is this? 3 legendaries in 13 packs? Oh my god. And 2 Death Knights. Alright, we're doing pretty good for ourselves so far. 2 of the better Death Knights, in my opinion, too. Alright. Not gonna complain if I don't see another legendary, honestly. Hitting 3 already is huge. Oh, I think I have one of these. Freeze Shaman. You know, I don't play a whole ton of Shaman. I think it has my least played class, but all of these new freeze interactions could be interesting. I don't know that there's enough like neutral support outside of like Glacial Shard. Ooh, Obsidian Statue is one of those cards that this new big priest runs. And now that I have Shadowkeeper Anduin, it might be something I give a shot. Tickling Abomination. You know, I don't think I have any of those actually. Oh my god. Wow, that's insane. Another Death Knight. Oh. 20 packs. 4 legendaries in 20 packs. Please, Blizzard. More legendaries. This card seems interesting to me. I don't know that it's good, but I think it's interesting. Like, it's just a cheap way of thinning out your deck, but like, at the same time, you don't want to just be carrying a handful of weapons for, like, you know, especially if, like, you draw that in the late game, that's not super useful. A really powerful card, and again, this tokeny style druids with, like, growing infestation. Oh, I didn't know they made a Murloc that froze enemies. That seems interesting. 2/2 for 2 is a little understated. Ah, yeah, this card. Your hero is immune this turn. Could be really powerful with something like Envenom Weapon. Skulking Geist. You know, I've seen a lot of Jade Druids, and I haven't seen a lot of that card on ladder. I wonder if it's... Because honestly, like, if you just get rid of the Jade Idols from Jade Druid, it's still a really powerful deck. Like, it doesn't have the, like, sort of guaranteed win condition in Fatigue, but, like, honestly, a lot of the Jade cards are still just good in and of themselves. Ooh, double epic. I saw Dog running a control warrior deck with this card in it. It seems interesting. Yeah, Bring It On is just, you know, that giant middle finger to aggro decks, but I don't think it's... Given the composition I've seen on ladder, I don't think it's playable in the current meta, just because, like, you know, if you reduce someone's Lich King by 2 or something like that, like... Ooh, golden version, nice. Like, that's just too powerful. Little more than halfway through the Knights of the Frozen Throne. It's got 4 legendaries, 3 Death Knights, 2 legendaries in the other 60 Journey to Ungoro packs. Pretty solid haul. Let's see if we can't get one more. I know I'm being a little greedy. Let's see if we can't get one more in these last 20 packs. Definitely. Oh! Oh, nice. This card looks like just so much fun. I don't know if it's any good, but it looks like just so much fun. Building like a Fatigue-style priest. And you know, especially with a lot of the new like Death Knight class cards, the cards you get from the Lich King or Arthas, a lot of them do have this like component where they thin out your deck, so removing cards from the top or things like that, or you know, like your opponent stealing cards from your deck. I think adding just like a bunch of extra cards as fuel for that kind of like a deck could be really interesting. Because now there are also a lot of, or not a lot, but a few minions that will like pull minions from your deck as well. Just other ways of just thinning it out. So having like, you know, an extra 20 cards in your deck, on the one hand could be good, but on the one hand kind of hurts those cards that pull from your... Oh my god. Okay. 6 legendaries. Wow. That's insane. I don't know that I've seen much Professor Putricide on ladder. I've come across it once, I think. And honestly, he didn't get very much value from it. I think he had it out with the 3/4 that makes your secrets cost 0, and he was only able to play 1 secret with Professor Putricide up. So it's not a whole ton of value. Another Shadow Essence. I think I've gotten a couple copies of that now. Good find, though. I think I need a few more copies of the Priest. Ooh! Ultimate Infestation. I had 1 copy of this and was running only 1 copy in my Jade Druid. I've seen a lot of lists with 2, so I think having a second one could be good. I don't know. I feel like it's also just a lot of card draw. Like, when you had a Gadgetzin like in your deck, and the ultimate infestations have been replacing Gadgetzins. Oh, well, that's gonna be probably a Blood Reaver Gul'dan, but hey, again, I'm not gonna complain. 7th legendary. But yeah, as I was saying, when you have a Gadgetzin as your drawing engine, you can do the really powerful swing turns where you have a Gadgetzin and a Jade Idol, and that's all that's left in your deck, and you just go off with like, you know, an Innervate, and you get something like 5 or 6 Jade Idols going from like a 6/6 to like a 12/12, like in a single turn. I think that's really powerful. Whereas like the Ultimate Infestation gives you the ability to do that a turn later, let's say. So I've been running 1 Gadgetzin and 1 Ultimate Infestation. I might replace the Gadgetzin with the 2nd copy now, but we'll see. And we're almost here at the bottom. Golden Ticking Abomination. Oh man, I might need to leave that one and not dust it, just for the memes. Okay. Last pack, here we go. What do we got? Well, can't ask for too much. Not a bad haul. 7 legendaries. That was just insane. Well, thank you for hanging around. If you've enjoyed what you've seen and want to see me use these cards, tune into my stream weekdays at 7. If you're watching this before September, you'll have to wait a little bit. But if you're watching this after September 11th, then feel free to tune in, stop by, hang out, see me use these new cards and more. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Please check out my social media links posted below this video, along with my stream. Alright, have a good one.